Good morning, Groovy Souls. Still on the trail here. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing well, but it's time change and I'm groggy. I have been hitting the caffeine so hard today, and now I am hyper, but groggy. I am jittery, but groggy. But I am conscious. So thank you to caffeine for sponsoring this consciousness. I don't know what I would do without you. I was talking to a dear one today, and a phrase that's been a big constant in my life popped up. At one point, one must learn to trust the universe. It's been a big one lately, really has. When I was setting out in Sweden from Base Camp Moo, you'd ask my buddy Tom, who lives up there, who was hosting me. I was bouncing off the walls. Can I do this? Am I going to die? I'm going to be road pizza. I mean, it gets scary out there, guys. So let me tell you, I don't think the four-wheelers always see me or care. I've been in a couple situations where I thought I was, I thought it was going to be bad. And, at some point we're all going to have a bad day, right? That's just part of life. But if the rains are going to come, then life isn't about avoiding the rain. It's about learning to dance in the rain. It's about learning to be as ready as you can for the rain and then just trusting that the rain is going to pass, right? I would argue that the greater risk and the greater tragedy would be locking yourself in a room and wrapping yourself in bubble wrap, trying to avoid, everything that might happen. When I went down to London, people told me, "Oh, it's a bad time to cycle in London. There's a lot of angry people down there at the cyclists and all of that." I got called names a couple times, not often, but I did. But nobody tried to hurt me. Nobody tried to push me into traffic. None of that stuff happened. And that's the thing. It's like, I think attitude affects so much of this, an approach. If you, like I said, challenges are going to come. But if you just trust the universe, it'll work out. And trust your own instincts. If you're in a bad place, leave. If you don't like what your direction is, just change it. And I know it's not always easy to do those things, but change happens with one step and one decision. It might not be quick, it might not be easy, it might not be the most pleasant, but trust the universe. Trust your heart and trust that compass that's pointing you to your true north. And you'll find out that things work out.